So, looking at a lot of the candidates, and I've already covered a lot of these people as they've been leaked. To be honest, the one that I really think is gonna be, if I'm being all the way honest, the one that I think is probably done, I would bet that it's Logan Wilson. If I was to just make a wager, I would say Logan Wilson probably was the easiest one and the one that they went in and got done. That is pointing that they go likely do linebacker. So if that happens, y'all gonna have to come back to this channel and say, hey, that boy Boss was on it. Like they doing, they look like they probably, I bet they probably got a linebacker. I bet $1 million they probably did that. Oh man, I said bet $1 million. Man, that's the best time to say this. This is the best time to say this before we get into this film. Use Sleeper app and go for a Hail Mary on Sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. Now just imagine, use your imagination and say, man, what if I would have bet on Sleeper app that it was going to be Logan Wilson? See, all you people that be follow this content in this channel, man, you need to jump on it sometime. You need to jump on it. Especially when somebody's showing you clear tea leaves like we was doing. So if I was to sum up, and I'm gonna get right into the film, enough teasing, I'm gonna get right into the film and say, okay, what does the film really say? The film go say, and I'm gonna let you see it for yourself, that he see it. Okay, so let's just kind of go through it, and I'm gonna just also talk about it. So one thing about Logan that we gotta consider, first of all, you see, like right there, he's in the right gap, which is a lot of times what we've been struggling with lately. You can see him appear on this particular play late. But the thing that you see consistently with him is he's where he's supposed to be. He's not fooled. He has great gap responsibility, and they usually come from people that know how to, what they call, read your keys. Keys are things like reading the offensive lineman, kind of knowing the formations and what they tend to do based on the formation, and then getting there in a hurry. Sometimes it's not even about how fast you are or how athletic you are. It's about how you see it. So he's a guy that earned a captain role with the Bengals because he's where he's supposed to be, and he sees it fast. So just kind of going through a couple of these plays, you can see even when he wins or lose on the goal line or wherever it may be, he's where he's supposed to be, like right there. So like for those of us who've been, because I thought the linebackers would go do much better than they did, especially when Murray was taking on more of a leadership role. I thought the study was go catch up. The study didn't catch up. So the Dallas Cowboys put their finger clearly on linebacker, and it's something that they did something about, and it's something that I'm proud that they did something about. So showing you these clips of plays that went his way, what you go clearly see is he's where he's supposed to be, and he's consistently where he's supposed to be. I also want to talk about something that you're not going to hear a lot of people talk about with Logan, because there's a lot of noise and a lot of people that keep making noise about that a rookie basically beat him out. So one thing I want people to consider as we just kind of looking through the film, and the film should be giving you confidence as you just watch him play and you see plays that's coming in his direction. You can see him really eating it up, and he's doing a good job of being where he's supposed to be. But what a lot of people are not talking about is the politics of football. It's another thing I'm gonna add to this list that I just thought of now that I'm gonna create on the spot, and it's the economics of football. There's two things we got to keep in mind of why sometimes people will look like they beat you out when they didn't beat you out. Okay. So the politics of football and the economics of football. So on a nutshell, a lot of people believe that football is what Romo said, a meritocracy. That's not true. Sometimes what'll happen is, well, the best man, look at that. Ooh-wee! So if anybody worried about hey, man, that the sideline look good right there. Now this is a play they go score. I didn't mean to get off topic. I just like watching film as I'm kind of talking through it. But he was right where he's supposed to be. They just made a play right there, you know. So it's what I see with Logan. He's where he's supposed to be. Let's get back to the politics of football. So when we talking about the politics of football, look at that. Man, we finna be better. But so on the politics of football, this is what we got to understand. Sometimes when you have people that draft these linebackers or draft any position, Brian Broaddus talk about a lot, sponsors. Look at that. Oh, my. So he talks about sponsors a lot, right? And you kind of seeing that going on right now with us and Morris Louisville. Morris Louisville ended the season very strong last year when Overshawn went out, to the point we hardly talked about Overshawn or missed Overshawn. But because of the politics of football and people like Shamar James coming in, who Brian Schottenheimer is high on, you're not seeing Morris Louisville get the opportunities that he should be getting. You're not even seeing it at all. So the politics is sometimes why good players and starting caliber players will seem like they've been beat out, but it's not. Sometimes it's coaches that bet on somebody and they're putting their stamp on them because they want security in their jobs and they want to look like they made a good decision. And I call that putting your thumb on the scale or finger on the scale. That happens in the politics of football. Look at that. Man, dropping in the right zone, making that play on the ball. Listen, if y'all worried about does he still got it, he still has it, y'all. He sees it. The other thing is the economics of football. And so with the economics of football, this is what Donnie Henderson told me, and he told all of us when I was playing football for the University of Houston. He said, listen, the person that's younger than you got to be way better than them. He said, because this is how any coaches go think they're smart. If you're just a little bit better than a guy that's younger than you, it still makes sense for us to go younger than to go with you. Why? Because that younger player is going to be cheaper and likely go gain more upside, right? It's the same thing that happened with Romo and Dak. Most people would say Romo was a better veteran than what Dak was as a rookie. But economically and on the upside of Dak, it made sense to just move on because the economics. Romo costs more. Dak was on a rookie contract. Dak was he was safer with the football for sure. I think he was better for the team in 2016 for sure. But at the same time, the game didn't slow down to him yet. It was slow to Romo at that point. But the economics of football just made it smart to then say, Romo, go into retirement or go to another team. So I don't want us to judge Logan wrong. And that's what can happen. We can judge Logan wrong. And you can see from the film that Logan still has it. You can clearly see that he sees it and that he's a good asset. It's one of the reasons why I was saying early that he was going to be the guy. And you saw from the intro that I fully predicted it. I literally said in the video I said yesterday that he is going to likely be the first pick. And I said I would bet $1 million. And it happened. So I appreciate everybody that followed this channel. I appreciate everybody that took a look at his film. What the film clearly shows when you look at it, and it's clear. The film clearly shows is that he sees it, man, and that he's a good asset for the Dallas Cowboys. Are the Dallas Cowboys done? They bet not be done. The Dallas Cowboys still need to even go after his teammate. If I'm being all the way honest, y'all need to go after his teammate. Bring his buddy over. Come on now, Dallas. You still got some moves I need you to make. For real, I want us to still go for it. I'm not on this surrender the season halfway through. And honestly, I don't even think that's right for us to be like, these players quit and then we over here quitting as fans. Nah, as long as I got saying this, I want us to fight to the end. Just like we would ask for our players. I'm asking that from y'all. Fight to the end. So we still got ideas we can push. We still got things that we can talk about that can make this team better. So I'm not interested in the surrendering. I want to play this out. I don't want to talk about no damn draft. I'm cool on that. So I want to talk about how we can still try to get hot. Just like San Fran got hot before. Let's get this defense better to even out with this offense. And let's go for it. It's your boy, Boss Show Me. Make sure that y'all hit that like. Y'all been doing me bad on them likes, man. Y'all been getting some great content off this channel. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe where you go be ahead and you can make some money even off that sleeper app, especially on a channel like this that's telling you moves that's coming before it happen. It's your boy Boss Show Me, bringing you another one.
I'm out.